Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Thank You Line Esports. And sorry for the small delay we had, because I just hyped you guys up a few minutes ago on the EN1 stream for the match 404 not found against Viga, but it was Viga that has not been found, no pun intended, and they did not show up, did not play. We had to switch matches, but we have not a less interesting match for you guys because we have Spirit versus Skyforces. Spirit on the blue side, Skyforces on the red side, and we have Spirit playing with Shoxy, Press F, Jonas 4, and Lobanovsky. On the side of Skyforce, we are seeing 1M4, Persona of Shiny, Andre, StarXP, and Aku. Some great names in Thank You Online Esports here on the battlefield. My name is Renke. I will be your commentator for tonight, and this match is brought to you by Katie, our broadcaster. I will be back in like 10 seconds, but this match is something special. Once again, 3 wins and 1 losses is the score for the team, so a win will end their tournament in a very positive way, and the loss will make sure that they have to play a 6th round as well. Important games, good for the TMR points, and we can see Andre already pulling the flag. Same goes for Press F, and they will meet each other. That's a bit of a shame for Andre because he's getting knocked down, and Press F also. But Shoxy can take over. This should be a second capture for Spirit, and it will be. 5 minutes to go in this one. Is Spirit leading with 2 flags, and they are trying to make it the third, but it will be a return here for 1M4. A wasted overdrive by a Crusader. I think it's the Crusader of Spirit 4, because Eku couldn't shot that overdrive from the position he was in. But it was flying very high into the sky. Definitely not as intended. Jonas here picking up an overdrive box. Shoxy making a very nice Ares OD, giving Lobanovsky so much possibilities here. But Star XP, massive Hunter overdrive, knocking down a player, stunning 3 players, and making a return possible. That is the best Hunter OD I have seen today, and maybe this tournament. To be honest, that's a great Hunter OD. Good moment, good time. That's something all you need. Sometimes all you need for a good Hunter OD, just being at the right moment at the right time. But it keeps Skyforce into the game. There is still a small possibility of getting it back to a tie, although Spirit has played really competitive this round, so I expect them to just be able to win. 4 now pulling, will be the third. OD box here once again dropping. It is Persona of Shiny that can do a use and take. It's risky though, and he doesn't take the risk. The consequence is that Jonas is picking up that OD, and Spirit already having a very good first round, and now they are definitely going to win here. And to be honest with the situation Skyforces was in, 3 flags down, I would have just tried that overdrive, tried to do use and take, because there's no disadvantage. You already have kind of lost, and there's only something more you can do, you know? Play a bit more risky when you are in a losing position. But at the other side, it's a fight you would never win, so I understand that Skyforce is not that bothered. Jonas here pulling their fourth flag, trying to make this a very quick game. Persona of Shiny here, Aris OD. It's late though, and it will not connect to Andre that has flipped himself. It will also not connect to 1M4 that is using a Viking OD, a risky one, for the Crusader from Spirit. Will use a nice overdrive there, preventing anything to happen there. It's Persona of Shiny that got that OD box though, so it's pretty much a use and take. This round is lost though. I hope to see a more competitive round in the next round. Let's see what Skyforce can show us. Although I have to say that Spirit is the big favorites in this match. They are the team with a better known name. Although Spirit has been lacking this major rankings, they lost some players that they had during the last major run, and it's a kind of a new team. So a lot of energy had to be spent at getting that new team going, as well as the first team was going, the old team. And Skyforces, it's a new team. It's a rename as far as I know. Oh, nice OD by Presef, competing here with StarXP. But no, it's a new team, but definitely not new players. We see Aku, very well-known player in the Thank You Line Esports, StarXP, and definitely a more experienced team. But first round will be won by Spirit here, 4 against 0. And that's a really great score to start the game. Let's move over to that second round. OD box. That's what we are waiting for here. Second round will be started. Will be starting in a few seconds time. Is Lobanovsky playing with Mehmet Ricochet. I don't know what the vision behind that combination, but we will be finding out. It's interesting to say the least. Lobanovsky really committed to that combination. Ricochet, Mehmet. Since the summer major of this year, we have seen the most crazy combos being played. A long time ago, we laughed about someone using a Titan. Now we call it a new meta. So maybe Lobanovsky is making us laugh right now, playing with Mehmet. But don't laugh too hard, because it can be the new meta, just like Titan was. Although I doubt it. I really doubt it. Oh, D-Box dropping here. I did not see who took it, but it has been taken. Ooh, Persona Shiny, nice OD, knocking down a player, hitting Lobanovsky. That is pulling this flag once again with Mehmet Ricochet. At the same time, we are seeing the Viking of Sky Forces 1M4 pulling this flag, Andrade taking over. Shoxy, he can continue this pull, but he's focusing on trying to get a return. I think that's a smart decision, because this return for Sky Forces will happen, and Spirit just need to make sure that they can return as well. Persona of Shiny, risky play. We can see Press F playing Dictator. It seems like Spirit thinks that they can do a little trolling, but the second round is too early to troll. With these weird combinations, we will be ending into a standoff. Shoxy here, using an OD, Lobanovsky pulling in. Can Lobanovsky create something with that overdrive? Press F can though, using a Dictator OD, unlimited critical hits here, doing massive damage, but not getting that return. We saw 4 being positioned already on a, on the flag. He expected that return already to happen, but Skyforce is preventing that. They need someone on this flag though, because it has been sitting idle for already a few seconds. We are seeing 4 playing Shaft Crusader instead of the Railgun. Today we are seeing all kinds of weird combos. Toothbrush, I can't blame you. I can't blame you. But it's always good to have you here, even for a few minutes time. It's a weird game. Four and a half minutes to go in this battle, and we are still having a standoff. It's a weird round. It really is a weird round, for sure. This is a long standoff, guys. We're already in the situation for 5 minutes. I have to say, Spirit is not really using the combinations to prevent to get a return, and Skyforce is just defending very seriously, and because of the combination, it looks like the return is letting us wait for a long time. Starksby wasting an overdrive there, not connecting under overdrive. And Jonas here, Viking overdrive. I didn't even notice him, but he will for sure get us return. And that's finally the first capture for Spirit. And after all these times, we have stopped the standoff. Shoxy here, capturing the second for Spirit. Really nicely done. Toe brush. Oh, thank you for your message, man. That makes me laugh. What's the score on the other match? It's an interesting game, right? What did they stream? Let me check. Let me check. Monolith versus 888. Or is 888 really destroying Monolith? Give me a sneak peek if you want. We saw an OD box just being taken here, but no, Spirit has no difficulty in winning this round. And they should, to be honest. Skyforces is not a bad team. Not at all. They have won against some good teams this season already, having a really great start of their campaign. They have beaten KO. And I have to say KO is a good team, otherwise I am getting into a fight with Jackie. But KO is definitely a decent team. So to beat them, really nice. So Skyforce is not a bad team at all. But Spirit, even though they had some roster changes, is definitely not a bad team and should win against Skyforces. That's what they are doing. So it's what we expected, to be honest. 888 dominating against Monolith. Oh, I expected that. It's a shame that we are not seeing the match Vega versus 404 not found. Vega is not playing. But I had the feeling that that could have been a really close match. That's why I wanted to do that game before we switch to this one. Not to talk down these teams, but it's also an EN team, so I always try to get those on the EN streams, you know. But Vega deciding not to play, that's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame. But we are enjoying the match Spirit versus Sky Forces, and Spirit winning the second round. And with this, we will be moving over to the sandbox map, if I remember. No, I am wrong. Let me check. I ran. Even more I ran today. Ooh, that's some interesting insights. I can't really talk about unconfirmed stuff though, because I don't want to be how do you say that? Spreading misinformation. But there have to be a reason indeed that they did not play, because they started crossoff. They wanted to play, at least. Otherwise, you would not start crossoff. But during that crossoff, they decided to not. So I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Yarakov. That's really weird. I don't remember seeing that before. Major to oh, that's I don't know. I don't remember those matches. Um, yeah, the match still had to be reset at Truth Seeker, but we will be having the players join right now. It's a third round for anyone that has missed the first and second round. It was a Spirit win. Spirit won very, very hard in the first round. In the second round, they went on a little trolling and still managed to win. And now on the third round, they are going to even troll a bit harder because I see Titan Ishida on the map and I see Dictator Twins on the map. Dictator Twins, that takes me back to 2016 when I was grinding. I think it was around Brigadier I was. No, a bit lower. I think Lieutenant maybe. And always those guys playing polygon control points and shooting just in the middle, knocking down a lot of people. Good times, good times. The old polygon map with one capture point in the middle. I think I played a lot of Hunter Firebird back then. I don't know why, because I hate Firebird, but back then I didn't, I guess. But Dictator Twins, that gives me old school memories. I don't know why. You never see that. I don't know. You saw that combination a few months ago when the Twins got that really OP augment, that long range quick shooting one, and with it was good with Dictator OD, but I haven't seen that combination since. But back to a world without augments, back to esports here. Third round will start any minute, but there's a tech pass called or something. It's too late, so we will just start. Okay, there we go. Third round, and this can be the final round. Spirit just needs a tie. Oh yeah, Memento Mori, of course. I love the name Memento Mori. I don't know why they switched names. Remember Me is the meaning of that. I liked it. It was a bit magical, you know, a bit mysterious. But 404 Not Found is also a fun name. You can make a lot of jokes with that name. So good for commentators. It would be funny to see Skyforces winning this round indeed, because Spirit is uh, trolling a bit too much. It's always a risk to troll, you know? And if you troll too hard and you have to play a fourth round, that's, yeah, For us, it's really annoying because the fourth round it will be a very boring round because Spirit will play serious then, and it's also very unnecessary and a bit of shameful for the losing team. And we already can see Aku pulling this flag, and I just hope this is a capture. Persona of Shiny, good focus on the 4, and he will not prevent the return because 4 will be able to return here. But a bit too close to comfort. 4 here will be pulling this flag, and that will be a capture. Although I spoke too soon, Echo getting a return. Wasn't it with Potato Junior? Tubers. I think I remember a game with Potato Junior. I don't know which team they faced, but they trolled a bit too hard and lost round 3 and had to play a fourth one. And if I remember correctly, we missed a second stream because of that one. Or I joined later, but I don't remember. It's already quite a while ago. Oh, that game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, me and Avoid had a chat about that one. I had to send him a message because he got some time pressure onto the live streaming schedule, you know? Unnecessary as well. And that is a live stream team helper. So yeah. Nah, I'm joking. I still sent that message though, but it was just a joke. But no, very hard trolling in this game indeed. Yeah, True Seeker indeed. We are seeing very weird combos in this battle. But that's because Skyforce or Spirit has won the game pretty much. The third round still has to be played, and Spirit is not taking the third round really seriously. Although Skyforces can still capture a flag here and make Spirit sweating a bit here in the third round. So let's see. Press F here, pulling the flag. And to be honest, that overdrive is quite good with those critical shots. But it will still be an easy defending here for Andre. Andre 1M4 trying to get a capture on the board, but it's Spirit that is leading this game despite their very weird combinations. Persona of Shiny pulling this flag. That will be the first capture of Skyforces, although Shoxy can do something special here. Nice OD from Eku. Knocking down a few players here. And that will be the second capture for of the game, and the first capture for Skyforces. It's back to a tie, and Spirit, they don't have to overestimate themselves right now and don't have to troll too hard. Otherwise, we will be seeing a fourth round, and I don't mind seeing a fourth round, guys. I love to broadcast, to commentate for you guys. but I don't want the fourth round to be pointless. You know, there have to be a reason for it to being played, and if it is because they troll too hard, that's not a good reason. So right now we are in a very weird standoff situation, and I already feel feel a second capture for Skyforce is coming, and that will be quite bad for Spirit. It's funny, Tubert, but it's wasting my time. But it's Spirit capturing their second flag. I don't want to say I'm glad, but I'm glad. Look, if this was the 17 UTC stream, I wouldn't mind it at all, because I still had the game after that one to do. But I've been here for 2 hours, close to 2 hours. I don't mind it at all. I love it. But I want to see a serious game, and not this waffle that Spirit is doing here. But they are creating a bit of a buffer for themselves right now. And to be honest, they will be ending the tournament with a nice score. They just lost one game against Kings, it was, I guess. But the rest of the games they won. So switch some players and still getting a result like this. Definitely not a shame in that. And Skyforce will have to play the sixth round, and there are a lot of good teams in the sixth round. I'm talking about Kung Fu, for example. Su Lobanovsky flipping himself there. So that will be quite tricky for Skyforces. Hopefully they will not meet a too difficult opponent. Otherwise, there is a high opportunity, high risk of having to play a seventh round as well. Although Skyforces already have played Kung Fu, I see, so they cannot meet Kung Fu again. That's quite interesting. There are a lot of teams. Skyforce already played Sprite. Monolith, that is also ending with a 3-2 score. And KO, also 3-2. So who can they still play? Who can they still play? 888, but they will win. Viga, I guess they will meet up Viga or Friends. It's they are creating a round robin over there with playing so much games against each other. Crazy. Down to the last minute, guys. The last minute of the fifth round here in the Winter Major Rankings 1 and the third round here on the battlefield. The Switch stage is it has been a very weird Swiss stage, a very weird rankings in my opinion. But there have been some good games, and yeah, that's all I can say about it. There have been some good games. There have been more disappointing games, so that's a bit of a shame. Okay, Monolith making it difficult here. Tuber Sherikov, you are here right now in the chat. 888. What was the old name of that clan again? I forgot it. 888. Before we end the stream, that's my last question here. But we'll be ending in the last round into a tie. 3-3 is the score. It doesn't matter though. Spirit has won the third, has won the game because they got 2 wins and a tie. And after the first round, they just went full trolling mode. So, congratulations to Spirit ending the tournament with a nice scoreline. Hopefully, they will be playing the next rankings as well because it's an interesting team to watch, especially to watch them play against the top teams because they are always close to the top. And Skyforces, hopefully you will not meet the most difficult opponent here into the sixth round, but the most difficult opponents already you already played against them. So good luck in the sixth round. And 888 was Senar. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for chatting there as well. really glad to have you all tuning in. That's something I really appreciate. I want you guys to know that. Thank you, Katie, for broadcasting this one. I also really appreciate that spending your time here on the live stream team, creating creating this esports scene. I love that. Hope to see you guys back into the sixth round here. We will be playing that sixth round Sunday and Monday, the 3rd and the 4th of August. Hope to see you then, and have a great rest of your evening. Good night.